Hello everyone, very good evening. பெங்களூர்ல இருந்து இந்த ஈவினிங் சொல்றேன் நினைக்கிறேன். குட் ஈவினிங். நம்ம ஸ்கில் டெவலப்பர்ல இன்டர்நேஷனல் சீரியஸ் ஆஃப் டாபிக்ஸ்ல நம்ம இன்னைக்கு பப்ளிக் ஸ்பீக்கிங் ஸ்கில்ஸ் பத்தி பேசிட்டு இருக்கோம். 10 வீக்ஸா நம்ம வந்து பப்ளிக் ஸ்பீக்கிங் ஸ்கில்ஸ் பத்தி பேசியிருக்கோம். இந்த வகையில இன்னைக்கு பப்ளிக் ஸ்பீக்கிங்ல ரொம்ப ஒரு இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் டாபிக் என்னன்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, கிரேட் ஸ்பீக்கர்ஸுடைய ஸ்பீச்ல இருந்து நம்ம எப்படி பப்ளிக் ஸ்பீக்கிங் ஸ்கில்ஸ் டெவலப் பண்ணிக்கிறது அப்படிங்கறது பத்தி ரொம்ப 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 இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் டாபிக். ரொம்ப சூப்பர்பான பிரசன்டேஷனோட நமக்கு இருக்கு. ரேஷ்மா மேம் வந்திருக்கிறாங்க, ஸ்கூல் ஆஃப் காமர்ஸ், ஜெயின் யூனிவர்சிட்டி பெங்களூர்ல இருந்து. இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்ல பப்ளிக் ஸ்பீக்கிங்னாலே ரொம்ப இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கான டாபிக் நம்ம எல்லாருக்குமே தெரியும். ஏன்னா நம்ம எல்லாரும் நம்மளை சுத்தி எல்லாரும் உட்கார்ந்து இருக்கும் போது உங்களுடைய கருத்தை மட்டும் கேட்கறதுக்கு உங்களுக்கு வாய்ப்பு வழங்கப்படுற இடம் அது. உங்களுடைய தனி சிந்தனையை மட்டும் பேசுவதற்கு, அதை கேட்பதற்கு காத்து கொண்டிருக்கிற இடம் அது. So, அது ஒரு என்னது, ஒரு தியான நிலை மாதிரி. உங்களுடைய சிந்தனைகள் எல்லாம் அடங்கி, உங்களுடைய சொல் எல்லாம் ஒடுங்கி, சரியான சொற்களை மட்டும் வெளிப்படுத்தும் நேரம் அப்படின்னா அந்த ஸ்டேஜ்ல இருக்கிற அந்த மொமெண்ட்ஸ் தான். அந்த மொமெண்ட்ஸ்ல வெரி ஸ்பெஷல் நம்முடைய எக்ஸ்பர்ட்ஸ் நாலேஜ்ல இருந்து நம்ம எப்படி எடுத்துக்கிறோம் அப்படிங்கிறது. நிறைய பேர் அவங்களுடைய சாயல்ல பேசுவாங்க. அதுவும் குறிப்பா அரசியல் பிரமுகர்கள் எல்லாம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா, ஒரு பெரிய அரசியல்வாதியினுடைய ஏதோ ஒரு சாயல்ல யாராவது பேசுவாங்க. அதே மாதிரி அடுத்து வர தலைமுறையா இருக்கிற மனிதர்களும் பேசிக்கொண்டே இருப்பாங்க. அதுக்கு காரணம் என்னன்னா, சில செய்திகளை இந்த சாயலில் சொன்னால்தான் அது மக்களை இயல்பாக சென்றடைகிறது அப்படின்னு நம்பப்படுதுங்க. அதனால அந்த சாயலை வளர்த்து கொண்டு அந்த தொனியில பேசுவதற்கு நிறைய பேர் மகிழ்ச்சி அடைவாங்க. அப்படி சாயல்ல பேசுறதுக்கு மட்டும் நானா இந்த டிப்ஸ் எடுத்துக்கணுமா அப்படின்னா இல்ல. அப்படி அவங்களுடைய வாழ்க்கையில இருந்து என்னென்ன மாதிரியான செயல்களை நீங்க உள்வாங்கினா உங்களுக்கு அது ஃபர்ஸ்ட்ல இருக்கும் அப்படிங்கறத நீங்க எப்படி டெலிவர் பண்றது அப்படிங்கறது தொடர்பா பேசுவதற்காக இன்னைக்கு நம்மளோட ரேஷ்மா மேம் இணைஞ்சிருக்கிறாங்க. செல்வநாதன் சாரும் வந்துட்டாங்க. ரேஷ்மா மேம் குறித்து பேசியிருப்பா அறிமுகப்படுத்தி வைக்கிறதுக்கு சரியான ஆள் அவர் தான் நினைக்கிறேன். ஏன்னா ஐ மீன் transit need to move right now to the bus stop to get my bus to Chennai. Everyone will assist you to move forward
Yes,
for
good evening,
meeting. Reshma ma'am. Over to Selvanathan.
Yes, ma'am. Very good evening, ma'am.
Evening,
My audio is clear, ma'am?
Yes,
My
sir.
audio
Very
is
much
clear?
clear.
Okay, fine, ma'am. Fine.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Very good evening. First of all, sorry for late coming. Okay,
No
due to
problem.
some college commitments, I am really very happy to introduce today's program chief guest Dr. Reshma Sultana, ma'am, assistant professor and assistant professor, School of Commerce, Jain deemed to be University, Bangalore. She is an accomplished academician, counselor, researcher, and associate editor with extensive experience in higher education. She holds MCom and PG diploma in accounting and taxation from Mount Carmel College, and MBA from Bharathiar University, and a PhD in Green Human Resource Management from JHTU University, Rajasthan. With over a decade academic experience, Dr. Reshma has contributed significantly as a research coordinator, head of the department in charge, counselor, and member of IQC and NAC committees. She has actively participated in numerous faculty development programs, management development programs, workshop, webinar, and national and international conferences. Her research papers have been published in reputed journals ISBN, ISSN, UGC CARE, ABDC, WOS, and Scopus Indexed Journal. Dr. Reshma ma'am has received several accolades for organizing a national level FDPs, national, international conferences, and webinars in diverse academic institutions. She is a fellow member and associate editor at the Association of Global Academicians and Researchers. Additionally, she had designed undergraduate course curricular for Jain deemed to be university and authored textbooks in management for Bangalore University. Dr. Reshma ma'am continues to inspire learners through her commitment to academic excellence, innovation, and inclusive education. I am really very happy to welcome Dr. Reshma ma'am to deliver a wonderful topic on this occasion. I invite to talk your speech, the special speech, ma'am. Really very happy to with you on this session, ma'am. I convey my sincere thank to immediately accepting our invitation to act as a resource person at your busy schedule. Thank you, ma'am. Please come.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah. Thank you so much. This is the wonderful team that I've come across. So, first of all, I would like to start here with the thank you to the entire skill development team. They really, ma'am was like accompanying me from the time that she had joined in. And really special thanks to the entire team of the skill development team, because you people are taking really nice initiative to connect us to the audience, and somewhere we are able to exchange a lot of knowledge from us to them. So it's a very nice initiative. And I also thank sincere thank and special thank to Selvanathan sir for giving me the opportunity today to take up on public speaking skills. So let me start with the session. Let's see. In the entire session, we will see that how best we can exchange some knowledge, some ideas, some information that actually brings some difference between us after this session. So let's see. Hopefully, we would start with a nice quote here. So, sir, I would share the screen here and then start. So just let me know once when the PPT is visible to you. Is it visible, sir? Is it visible, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Visible, ma'am.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. So can I start, sir?
Start, ma'am, please. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If the screen is visible, then I will start here immediately. Yeah. Let me start here on a bigger screen, sir. And is it visible? If I can hopefully start.
Ma'am, you start, ma'am. You can start, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
You want the screen to be big or this size is enough, sir?
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
You want the size of the screen to be big or this screen should be fine, sir?
It's fine, ma'am. If possible, give a entire screen sharing, ma'am.
Correct, sir. But then this Zoom Face IDs are not visible actually. It's like entire
Okay.
screen is visible for me for the PPT,
Okay,
but
ma'am.
then the Zoom is not.
Now,
Anyhow,
okay, ma'am. Now, okay.
okay, done. So
Okay.
good evening to one and all present here. Thank you so much, sir, for assisting all this way. So good evening, audience. Today we will have session called public speaking skills. So very important thing that we first actually should know is why do we actually require speaking skills? What does it do? How does it help? And also, sir has given a specific topic to me wherein I will be discussing something about inspirational leaders. How did they use these public speaking skills and made some difference to themselves, to the society, and to the public at large? So that is the main topic that we are actually going to go through here. Also, audience, I would also have some games for you, some live activities for you, and also videos for you. So hopefully you enjoy the entire session, and wishfully if you feel that you have some query, some question, please do also ask at the end, or preferably if you want to ask in between also it will be fine, but it would be better if you are giving up some questions at the end of the session. Meanwhile, I want all of you to take up some learning when you walk out of these particular sessions. So, to start with the first slide, we have what is inspiration. As we already know, today's topic is we are getting some inspiration through great leaders. They've sent us some message, they've made some remark, they've made some establishment, and they've made their identity in this world. Now, using them as a benchmark, we get to learn them. Instead of doing by mistake, we can actually learn from them. So let us see who are them. Who is the word them? What is the thing inspiration that we should learn in them is what we are going to understand in this session, which is the power of public speaking. So in this entire session, you will understand who are few set of leaders. There are multiple leaders for that matter. But I have picked up few set of leaders who also have become a great inspiration in our entire journey. So let us see what are these leaders inspired us and what can we learn from them and how we can improvise ourselves and what is the message that they have given it to us. Okay, so to start with, the first component itself is inspiration. You should know whom to get inspired with, whom to believe, make us as a role model. I like my cricket, I make a best cricket player's picture ready. I like a better politician, I make a better politician picture. Believe, okay? That is called inspiration. I look up on somebody and get inspired that yes, I should also become like them. I should also become like him, like her, like how the way he's acting, how the way he's playing, how the way he's writing exam, how the way they're dressing up. All this is called inspiration. Now let us try to understand the meaning of inspiration here. The inspiration is when you feel a deep rooted passion and motivation to do something. So, what they're trying to say here is you get inspired. Inspired by whom? It is something feel that you get that you are motivated to do something. It creates some urge. I see the best cricketer and it motivates me to start practicing in the ground and I start playing. I saw somebody who is really good in acting. I do it in an acting skills and then I try to become one among them. I see the best dancer on the stage. I also practice dancing and then I do it. All that circle is called motivation. Okay, you can see the biggest
Yes, sir.
point for your inspiration. Yes,
வீட்ல
sir.
இருக்கேன் சொல்லுங்க சார்.
Okay, so we have motivation. Motivation means it's an important concept that we hear. So let us try to understand what is called motivation here.
ஆமா.
Motivation is something that it allows you to act
வாத்தியார்
strong,
பேசுனா வச்சுக்கோங்க.
behave, and talk in certain way that it lifts you from one
சரி.
place and also helps to talk to you, to tell you, and to inform you somebody
சரி.
else.
இப்ப அது என்ன
Okay,
மேட்ரு?
so motivations are of very different
இது
forms.
என்ன சொல்லாம
It
இருப்பாங்க?
helps you to feel good about
நான்
yourself
டீச்சர்ல எல்லாரையும் கூப்பிட்டு திட்டிருக்காங்க. அது எப்படி
or
சொல்லாம இருப்பாங்க?
enjoying on what we do. Other times, it is because what we get reward like money or praise or avoid something we do not like. Or we also can see that it helps us to keep going on even when things get tough. Make sure we stick with our task until we are done. So this is all different forms of meanings of motivation that you actually can see. So you can see here motivation, a biggest quote that you can see here is a motivation is a great man, one who can make a small man feel with great at their particular pace. So motivation, again, I'm telling, is something that makes them energetic, makes them ongoing to work for something more. I want to become a cricketer. I want to become a dancer. I want to become a singer. So inspiration is the models, motivation is the force that helps us to combine together and make a better person is what you can see here. So let us discuss some of the important set of roles. Okay, so let us try to understand little more about motivation, where motivation affects everything that we do. from the big goals to the small choices. You can see the picture here, all of you. What it talks, your motivation to get up yourself for the bed, get up for the brushing, get up for walking, get up for riding or talking or reading, etc. For doing everything, there should be motivation. If I want to score well, like one of the topper in the class, motivation is I have to get up early in the morning, brush my teeth, get up from the bed, drive early to the school, and study properly. So all these are drives which helps us to contribute towards motivation. Now, let us try to understand in detail what motivation talks about. Motivation affects everything that we do, from big things to small choices what we make every day. It could be wanting to do well at work, living together, or helping others. All of these things are called act of motivation. So, a simple example, let me tell you. Motivation, you see somebody as the best dancer. So, to become that, what would you do? You would try to meet the teacher, get up early, and meet the teacher, learn the steps, come back home, again revise the steps, and you try to become one among them. So, that is called motivation. Here, my friends, you should understand that motivation is a drive that lifts you from the bed, make you work, make you drive, make you talk, walk, and do your action against that particular leader. It helps you to become one like that is said to be motivation. So you all can see this picture. All these pictures is a reference pictures which I have actually put. It gives you a very good message. You can see here viewing yourself. What made you to get up from your bed today? What you want to become? Why actually? Is it the money? So this is all question to all of you. Okay. What is the question that you all that have to ask? What motivated to you today? See, today it is in the evening. What motivates you to come to this particular session? What motivates you to get up to the classes and go to the college, go to your workplace, and go to your friends? What is making you? This question, if you know, then you have somebody called inspiration. Please understand, always have some inspiration in your heart. It need not be brand ambassadors. It could be any person. It could be your mother. It could be your father. It could be any person whom you can get inspired from. Say, example, I have some great learnings from my mother. So she is an inspiration for me to do certain practices like being truthful always in any situation. So she is an inspiration to me. Likewise, my teacher have taught me good knowledge and mathematics. So she is an inspiration for me to do my better job in my accounts and maths in my classes. That is called inspiration. Inspiration can be taken from anybody. Now, my question to all of you is, who is your inspiration? How and what are you getting motivated to do? Why are you actually working? Why are you actually earning? Etc. All of these questions of why is the motivation. What is making you to go to the college, making you to go to workplace, making you to eat that particular food, etc. So that motivation, if you understand in life, your life you will succeed. So let us see, there are some more slides that will help you that what is called motivation. Now, this is another topic which is there is motivation will also help you to become healthier. You can see here, she is thinking in future what she want to become. This is because the power of motivation and inspiration is there. Inspiration means you inspire to become somebody. Motivation is action to become that. I see the best cricketer. I'll practice every day so that I become one among the best cricketer. Similarly, best politician, best teacher, best lecturer, best doctor, anything for that matter. We see them, we work, and our action is called motivation to become an inspirational person. So you can see the picture clearly says, if I have to become something, what should I do? All that action is called motivation. So hopefully by now you should have understood what is called motivation. So this is a brief meaning of motivation, but this is very important from here what we all have to know. So motivation are of three main categories. That is need, drive and motive, and incentives. So, what is your reason for getting motivated? Is it because, say, example, let me take my example. I'm going to a university every day. What is the three category of motivation? Is it need? I need the job, that's why I'm going. Or drive or motive? I get thrill to teach the students, to teach all the UG, PG, and doctorate students. I like teaching, that's why I go to university, is the second reason. Third is called incentive. Incentive means what? Just because I'm getting money from the university, I'm going there. So these are three reasons for motivation. Now you all have to analyze in which category do you fit in. Hope all of you are belonging to some or the other workplace. Okay, hope you all know. So yes or no, please. Sir, you would like to answer, sir and ma'am? So this is said to be motivation. Okay, need, drive, motive, or incentives. Okay, so this is something that actually is being told. Now let us try to see. These are three categories of topic that we want to see. That is need, drive, and motive. Uh, does anybody would like to say some suggestion for it? Would you belong to need, drive, or an incentive? Where do you belong to? What do you feel? Does anybody want to share? Yes, Murlidhar sir, you would like to share? Either you belong to need, drive, or an incentive. It is up to you as to where you actually belong to. So, as I've already told my example, either of these three categories is what I fall to. Either it is a need, drive, or either it is an incentive. So, either it is because I need the job, I need the work, that is why I go. Drive or motive is I like the job, that's why I go. Or it is incentive because they give money and I do job. These are major three forces of motivation. So let us try to understand the next topic under motivation. This is very important for all of us to understand. Here, under this particular topic, the motivation, you can see here, the motivation has incentives, development, challenge, opportunity, and determination. These are various forces that we have. Now, let us try to understand a little more in detail. So, this is one model as what makes you motivation and inspiration. You press a button, you want to eat, you want to fill a stomach, you would take up action. That is called motivation. The force making you do some action and bringing an outcome for you is said to be motivation. What is making me to get up from my bed and making me reach to the university? What is it? Is it money? Is it my interest? Or is it my need of going? So let us try to understand now what are the various reasons that even leaders have become inspiration. Okay, so it might have any inspiration for you. The job is a reason for your money, your need, or your passion. It is up to you to analyze it. So here are some of the set of examples. This is one of the example where press a button and you want to eat. So the first component, let us try to understand under motivation, that is need. I need this job, so I go. Okay, and just because even if I'm interested or not interested, I get myself ready, get up from bed, and I go to the workplace. That is called need. Or sometimes your need should be positive, or sometimes it is negative. Positive need is I like that, that's why I'm going every day. I like teaching, that's why I'm going every day, and I need that particular teaching job only. Okay, or I need corporate job only, etc. That's called need. It's a feeling that you need that particular thing because you're going through that psychological or physiological phase. So you can see a popular quote by Michael Jordan here. Some people want it to happen, some wish to happen, and others make it happen. So that is called need. You need, that is why you go. You need you need to become something important in life, so you try to go. You want to become one principal, so you continuously keep going and attend the meeting, complete the work, complete the target, etc. So need is something which makes you to lift yourself and go. So this is the first factor of motivation. So with this, let me start with few of our inspirational leaders example. How did they motivate us? They had inspired us, and we get motivated, and we have to incorporate their habits so that we also become the best identity in the universe. So, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir. So, he is exclusively where APJ Abdul Kalam sir is exclusively become one of the renowned set of person, where I would like to say how he is inspired and motivated the huge amount of crowd to become one of the famous, and also given a greatest learning in his entire life. So he is also called as Missile Man of India, who is our 11th president in from 1931 to 2015, who lived in Tamil Nadu, as we already know, and he belonged to an average class family, which is said to be a middle class family. And let me tell you that what is the message that he's told us. What was an inspiration that turned his life to and motivated him to achieve something. So that is something learning for us. So the motivation, what it motivated and what it inspired is what I'm going to tell here about APJ Abdul Kalam sir. Now, initially, at the time when he was a small kid, he used to always see the sky completely, and he was to always have an amazing sights of birds and try to think that how beautifully the bird flies and swings from one place to another. And he used to think that can we not even fly like that? Why not we as a human? This actually had motivated him to become the best airspace and rockets. That created an interest in him that can we also not fly? Can we not send anything that can actually travel like birds? That is something that gives an inspiration. Small birds gave an inspiration to him to become something best. It actually motivated him to join in airspace and rocket science, so that he can make something that actually becomes big. So let me tell about his particular achievement in this. So another inspiration that he is got, APJ Abdul Kalam sir is got another inspiration is from his father. How? Because when father is said to be a ferry boat business person. What is called ferry boat is a boat that sails, okay, and wherein this boat is a small set of boats which used to carry the pilgrimage from one place to another place in Rameshwaram. So what used to happen is because of the cyclone impact and all, the sometimes the boat used to get damaged. Okay, and his father's name was Jainaluddin Ferry Boat Business. But then, no matter how much ever storms and problems used to happen, he used to face. His father had good patience and resilience power. He used to accept some wrong that is happening, loss is happening, damage to their asset is happening. And there is one time that a cyclone struck that used to happen, and it had damaged the huge complete boat of Kalam sir's father. The whole boat was completely destroyed. But then he didn't lose hope. Actually, the entire family was into huge grief. They had lost the business, they had no source of money, etc. At that particular time, also, his father had good resilience and patience. He thought, no, we'll do something, even if this is not, we'll do something in life that we can still sustain. And then that is the story where they started selling newspaper, and which Kalam sirs, which you actually know, that he was started selling the newspapers. Similarly, the father actually started, and they started collecting some amount of money so that they can manage their day-to-day expenses. So this is the journey again it started. Now, what is the catch and the learning experience that you have to see here is the Kalam sir's family has good power and resilience. They, just because his father had good resilience power, Kalam sir actually learned from his father that how should we be powerful, and we have to have patience with us and resilience. Resilience means absorption capacity. Say example at workplace, how much ever exploitation what happens, you accept it with optimistic way. That is called resilience power. So even Kalam sir completely accepted, and this acted as an inspiration. His father was an inspiration for him for having patience and also having resilience, which actually gave him strength and patience. Now, where did he use? Let me tell you. So, Dr. Kalam sir, as we already know, he did the great launch, which is called Agni missile, where initially, since he got that catch, that is the inspiration from the bird, that yes, we should also send something that it can fly. Plus, his father also gave an inspiration. In this, both the inspiration was acted as a motivation. How? Let me tell you. Kalam sir's dream launch was to launch a satellite for India. So, first they had given an attempt which actually failed. Then they tried several times, but they used to fail. They have a different versions, but yes, they failed, and the nation was in huge grief, and they felt bad. And some of them had created mock scenes, trolls, or a laugh stock. But then Kalam sir didn't lose the hope. That resilience power he had and patience he had. Why? Because he had learnt it from father. There is no end. The end itself is the start journey. So he would always convince him, and he used to find new ways rather than feeling depressed and grief. So, but in 2002, India successfully launched the Agni, one of the top missiles among all six major nations. And he proved that yes, India is also one of the top nations who can launch the missile. And apart from that, in 1998, Kalam sir also received the biggest and the bestest award ever, that is Bharat Ratna Award, on his recognition that he is considered to be the India's highest civilian award. And later on in 2002, then after the elections, he also got a chance to become president. So apart from that, the entire catch, what you can see here is he got motivated through the birds and through his father, and which somewhere helped him in launching and making his dream true. Either it is multiple times, it gives him patience, it gave him resilience power through his entire achievement. And there are some more slides on the achievements which I will show you here. Kalam sir's communication philosophy. You can see the biggest statement here. If you want to shine like a sun, then burn like a sun first. So this is the biggest message what Kalam sir always says is, if you want to make yourself something big, remarkable, if you want to become best in your position, you want to become a director, you want to become a CEO, best businessman, best sportsman, then you should show out of your action, not just by the words. You should practice, you should communicate, and you should develop your skill, that one fine day it will help you a lot. Then the second important motive is drive slash motive. It means I am eager to achieve something. So there is lot more inspirational leaders like that. One of the leader that I would try to say and show you the video about the same is about the most information that's been launched over a long period of time, Barack Obama, as the journey of the leader. So in this also, he also had an inspiration which motivated him to act as a leader. So let us see how and what. So these are basic informations that I would brief you out so that you know about one particular leader. So these are his basic informations, where he was born in Honolulu, Hawaii on August 4, 1961. And later on, he had his family background was not that strong, wherein he had raised by only his mother, and wherein father had left them when he was at the age of 2. But then later on, they moved to Indonesia in 1969, and these are schoolings from 6 to 10 age he did, and he returned back to his native. And these are school informations, and these are college years where he got little set of fundings, scholarships, and tried to study from basic set of colleges, and then tried to take secured funding, scholarships, and also, any competitions that he used to take part, and he used to win those prize monies. He used to keep it, and he used to keep it funding for its education. And one more thing, what he's told in his exclusive interview is his mother used to wake him up 4:30 in the morning and make him study completely. That is something great push, because what he thanks his mother completely, because what he's become today. And he always wanted to become some leader. He wanted to become an identity. He wanted to help everyone. He wanted to become something great in life. So these are all his, where you can see these are all his college years, where he went to different country from place to place and time to time. And Harvard Law School was late in 1988. He got graduated in 1991. So this is the turning point where he got the bestest of its education. And one better inspiration is he took a law course because he has an interest in the law course. During the law course in Chicago school, it makes him understand that how important this political company and structure plays an important role. Good politics can, win the entire set of country, otherwise lose. They are basically called as a dictators, and they would take up decision, they would rule, and they would act for the betterment. So that is the idea, became a motivation to also stand for elections. So you can see here, he is considered to be the 44th president of USA. After a law school, he understood the power of being in the political company. And then after so many set of journeys, hurdles, and issues, it just gave him a push to finally become the president, the 44th president of USA. He is also called as the first African American who had become the president of US. Hope you already know, at that particular time it had a very big winning, big smile for all of those African come American. It's a very big thing because there is always a racism where Africans are always treated low when compared to the Americans. So that thing, once when he sat on the throne, it was a great celebration to all of them. Then next, when he was re-elected in the second time, also on the president on 20th January. So this is a turning point, what you can see. The amount of hard work what you put, and from law school, he also have understood that he has to become something remarkable. He has to see somebody, serve somebody. That is a motivation from the president. So we can see the takeaways what he is having. That is the leadership traits. So the leadership traits is integrity, self-confidence, intelligence, sensitivity to others, and respect for others. All of these are inspirations that you all can learn. Integrity, self-confidence, intelligence, sensitivity to others, and respect and fairness. Now, these are some of the motivations that you can see about Obama. over the years of services, from year after the year, he started making lot of achievements. He started visiting to schools. He started giving CSR projects, theories, etc. He started doing all of this work that actually helped them a lot. So you can see here, develop your communication skill. Here is what is the catch you can see. From his entire life, when he don't know to speak, when he couldn't understand, but he put in lot and lot of effort to the entire journey, right from learning from his mother to taking up of scholarships, going abroad, moving from different places, taking seek fundings, and he put lot of efforts to improve his communication skill. And another important is he learned law properly, which actually gave him a boost to become one of the political party, and then finally a great push to become the 44th president. So the third topic which we have here is motive, that is incentive. Incentive motive again is an external stimulus object that event pulls towards a particular action. So you can see here incentives can be positive, reward, or punishment. So what it is trying to say here is a motive is motivation also could be incentive. I'm getting up from the bed, I'm going to the work is because I'm getting good money. Otherwise, I would have taken rest here only. That is the third part of motivation that you can see. So there, let me take an inspiration of the video. Let me take an example for all of you about an inspiration where Indra Nooyi ma'am, the Iron Women, she is called as in the Iron Women, where since all of you already know that she was a CEO of PepsiCo company. So she bring in some inspiration which drive her to become one of the top women leading leadership qualities. That's hard. So let me tell her story also. What is her inspiration catch to become one among the best here? So you can see here the detail of her is in the year 1994 when she started with 38, where she actually started with basic amenities of life, which again she belonged to an average family. But then she still remembers and tells in an interview that how she was not even having a basic dresses to come and sit for an interview. But she had knowledge. She had power of knowledge and she had power of information where she had worked. She also started working for small jobs. Later on, it gave her the catch. So the two important things she followed in life, mantra for her successful in life, is performance and purpose. These two things I always believed. It was an inspiration for her, which acted as a motivation to do something more. That is performance and purpose. You do it for a reason. Anything you do it for a reason. I do it to become big. I do it to become best dancer. I do it because I have to become best singer. So all this is her motive. Always do action for a reason. Otherwise, do not waste time on it. That is was a specific inspiration what she has told. So you can see how ma'am has so many different forms of achievements in PepsiCo company, which gave him limelight to actually become the best out of the items in the soft drink in the market. You can see always there's a huge cutthroat competition between Coke and PepsiCo, but still she launches and comes out with so many different set of ideas, and she's been collaborating with different people. You can see here PepsiCo collaborating with Balaji Wafers, PepsiCo also collaborating with Lays, chips, snacks, etc. And she also collaborated with all of the restaurants where apart from menu, their items can be served. Say example, let us go for a Domino's or a Pizza Hut. You can see they also stock up the soft drinks. So it is also a collaboration. You go for a restaurant, the soft drinks are also again available there. So that is also a collaboration. That is a mind that she is used there. That's why she is considered to be the iron woman, who is strong, who is knowledgeable, and who is having compassion. So you can see here Indra Nooyi have these 10 finally bold points for her success. She was always taking bold decision, connect with each other, also think vision for a longer period of time, throw a temper tantrum, and become a lifelong student. It means always keep your mind open to learn, even if it is whatever is the age. Age has no number, wherein they are always considered to be students. Follow your dream, be willingness for the sacrifices, and throw yourself into compassion. Then, also before I start with the next one, there's a we are finally I'll play the videos. Let me finish off this. So there's one more inspirational leader where he is the member of the parliament in Thiruvananthapuram, and he is also part of parliamentary all set of resolutions in external affairs, etc. Now, what is his inspiration to become this? So, initially, he was an author and writer who is contributing towards Bhagavad Gita, the scriptures, the novels, and he used to bring good message and strongful message to all of us as to why we have to believe. Later, he also connected to politics. He also knew the rules, regulations, policies, governance, and inspiring leader. He acted as an inspiring leader and also gave global understanding. So that is why Dr. Shashi Tharoor is considered to be the best diplomat, the author, and the politician. So these are some of the informations that you can see where he always thought the India first information as how we can improve, how we can grow, how we can make them as a religious country, but yes, economically compatible, better, etc. So he had written one of his published book also at the age of 6 only, and he is said to be one of the youngest person to receive a doctorate on Felcher School, where he told that the dictionary parliament, how a parliament has to run, and how India can become the best when they are having blend of all the set of religion sentiments, scriptures, and values. So these are some of the unique facts that you would be actually shocked and amazed to know. So you can see at the age of 6, as what I told, he had published a journal, and he also got a doctoral degree at the age of 22 itself, because he did with lot of information and dedication and tried to complete it. And also he spoke to our Narendra Modi sir on certain set of governance rules, as to how it can be communicated and how it can be contacted, etc. He also have given lot of interviews to all different forms of papers, etc. It could be like a Hindu paper or Times of India or Deccan Herald or Chronicle, etc. So he is mix of everything, and he is inspired by every situations of life. So he belongs into the second category, which is called drive and motivation. He likes it to do. He likes to become and do a stand up comedy. He likes to talk and act as a politician, acts to like as a worker, etc. So finally, we get to see what are his leadership traits: determinations, intelligence, sociability, self confidence, humor, and ambition. These are major points that he always concentrates and he always tries to follow, so that he becomes the best. And it is all these are called inspiration for him, which actually motivated to become so many things in life. He is a blend of so many multitasking skills. So there's a link here. You can see that these are all set of leaders. So let me summarize, guys, to all of you audience, that Abdul Kalam sir, he was actually blend of simplicity, but had a vision that how he can do. So all leaders are also and have motivated and have become best today. Barack Obama, where you can see that his hardship of your childhood and thrive to learn something in knowledge has acquired to become the 44th president in US. And Indra Nooyi ma'am, She is gone through so many set of hurdles, and that actually gave her that what makes a best leader, how should I interact, communicate, and give back to the society, making her the best set of part of PepsiCo here. Then, apart from that, Shashi Tharoor also have taken up huge amount of interest in intellectual and ethical leadership. How can we actually improvise our country with our existing values and norms? And it actually made him. So understand the summary for all these leaders are they inspired by somebody and they are motivated to do, and they become an example and role model for all of us. Now this option is open to all of us, that what we want to become, what message we want to take. Each leader has their essence, has their message to all of you. So these are certain things. And one more thing, audience, I would like to say that these are some of the apps that you all can try to improve your public speaking skills using AI. These are simple apps, that is Udly, Virtual Orator, Gabble. It also has Pico, Ore, Tacpal, and Mic Mentor. So in case if you're looking for any of these set of apps, some are free, some are paid. I'm not recommending and it's not sponsored, but then it is something that try something which is for free and try to improvise your communication skill. Understand, audience, if you communicate, you have nice hope, nice compassion, and you will have good opportunities in life coming up. So this is it, where I finished all my PPTs here. There are some message videos which is there that I would like to show it to you, and then we can open up for the Q&As. So allow me to play the videos. It's a small bites, small video bites which is there that I would like to play here, and then I would close up. So I'm sharing here. There is 2 small videos that I will share
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
World.
I left India 35 years ago, went on to the United States, and had tremendous success in that meritocracy. But none of that could have happened if I hadn't had a wonderful upbringing very much here in India. So I have a lot to thank India for. I joined PepsiCo when she was 18 months old, and I lived in the company. I just worked all the time. And how did I do it? Huge number of sacrifices, huge number of sacrifices, trade-offs. And I think through it all, I might be a CEO today, and I have to remind myself of what I lost. It says, "Dear Mom, I love you. Please come home. Please, 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 please come home. I love you, but I love you more if you came home." This is my 4 or 5-year-old writing these notes. First, please be a lifelong student. You know, when we are kids, we ask questions like, why is the sky blue? Why is the bird flying so high? But for some reason, as we get older, that curiosity goes away. And if we are happy with the knowledge we have, then we are actually going to atrophy. So please remain a lifelong student. Don't lose that curiosity. Second, whatever you do, throw yourself into it. Throw your head, heart, and hands into it. I look at my job not as a job. I look at it as a calling, as a passion. And I don't care about the hours. I don't care about the hardship. So whatever you do, please look upon it as a calling and a passion, not as a job, not as something temporary. The third and the most important one, please help others rise. Greatness comes not from a position, but from helping build the future. All of us in positions of power have an obligation to pull others up.
The fourth skill I'd say is consistency. It's important that leaders are consistent. You can change your mind, but change your mind against a consistent framework, because if you're not consistent, people are always second guessing what you're doing. So be consistent. And the last skill is your compass. Integrity is critical in this job. You can be competent, you can be courageous, have confidence, be a great communicator, be consistent. But if you don't have integrity, that compass doesn't point true north.
I look at my responsibility not as accepting an honor, I look upon it as accepting a challenge and a responsibility, an obligation to actually make it people who are younger to come up and achieve levels of greatness. They too can be on the stage sometime in the future.
Principal inquiry.
Yes, sir, I've just seen the video. The other videos, can I share it with the audience later, or it has to be played, sir? Because there's a time limit, is what I believe here. So if you tell me if it is to be played or it has to be shared, it's up to you.
Ma'am, can you repeat again, ma'am, please?
There's a video. It is of 2 minutes. Is it to be shared, or can I share it here on the screen, or can I give it to the audience and they would watch it later? Because I guess you have given me the time limit here, so I don't know if
You can
I
play
am
the
allowed
video,
to
ma'am.
even.
You can play the video, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. This
Okay.
is audience. Please see the video. It is really useful, and it's just 2 minutes of video. I would not take your busy schedule as well. So just give me a moment. I'm just playing here. So please do also listen. It's really useful and informative here. I'm playing here. Give me a moment.
Has all of Bangalore
Thank you, sir. That is it from my end.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, participants, any doubt, please kindly clarify your doubt with the resource person. Ma'am really present her presentation very well, because the entire PPT are most informative, informative information. For example,
Okay.
she explained about Abdul Kalam, Barack Obama, Sasi Tharoor, then etc. Nui, then etc. etc. They clearly explain their discoveries and the inventions. Really explain the content with very well. I really enjoy the session, ma'am. I hope all the participants enjoy this session with very good manner. I'm once again I convey my sincere thanks to you, ma'am, for you have spent your valuable time. You have spent you have prepared the presentation for to more time to deliver the content in the good manner. So all the participants, we enjoy the session very well. This day is a very great day for us, and I convey my thanks to on behalf of the skill developer, Subha ma'am, and the entire conveners. I thanks to you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir, and thank you, audience. Hope I guess you will all be waiting for the feedback link. But then one thing I would like to say, all of you. So since sir has given, Dr. Selvanathan sir has given an invitation for me. So thank you so much. Special thanks to him that he gave me an opportunity here. So thank you. And one more thing, in case if you need any sessions relating to research, we are into writing content development. We are recording online courses. We are asking them how to write a research paper, how to do publications. We also involve them in making video making, website, etc. So we deliver so many all of these lectures. We also help people who are doing research, how to shortlist the synopsis, etc. So we do all of these activities from our JN University, being assistant professor here. So I would be actually happy to help, and sir is actually having my contact number. You can contact me for any of your sessions or one-to-one sessions, or for your college institutions. It's up to each one of you to contact any field for that matter, even if it is for research or any other collaborations. Please do connect me. Thank you so much, sir.
Really, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, one of the participants asking you for an email ID, ma'am. Can you share in the chat box, ma'am?
I'll share it with you, sir. I'll
Yes,
share
ma'am.
it
Yes,
with
ma'am.
you.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Should I type it here only?
Yes, ma'am. Kindly share, ma'am.
Okay, I'm putting my official mail ID. Because I'm already doing Swayam online recording course also. So you
Oh,
can see
super.
me in that portal website also. It is approved by Government of India, and then it is actually live right now going on course.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So you people can visit at any point of time, and then you can check in. Plus, if you need any help in, information and sessions on research or publications, how to go about, how do we write, and also I give lectures on AI, artificial intelligence. Today, artificial intelligence is something booming. People do not know how to use artificial intelligence wisely, to write a review of literature, to write a paper, how to remove the plaque check, and how to rephrase it, etc. So there are a lot of AIs also available, for which I would be giving a lot of sessions here. So in case if anybody interested also, please do connect with me. And this is my mail ID, and I'll drop my phone number also here, so you
Yes,
can
ma'am.
get and connect with me. Sir is actually Dr. Selvanathan sir is already having my contact. So
Yes,
in
ma'am.
case if sir, with your permission, I'm sharing here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So in case if anybody wish to connect with me for any of these sessions, I would be happy to help them out.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Participants,
Okay,
I
so
shared. Yes, ma'am. Tell me, ma'am. Tell me.
okay, can I leave or should I stay
Yes,
back?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much,
Thank you so
dear
much, ma'am.
audience.
Thank
And
you,
thank
ma'am.
you so much.
Thank you.
I'll take a leave. Thank you.